Image prompts for animated video. The Midnight Moto Rider. The rider emerges. Visual description. A wide shot of a sprawling desert city at midnight, its skyline dominated by towering skyscrapers with holographic billboards flashing vibrant pinks, blues, and greens. The camera pans down to a dusty, empty street on the city's edge, where a lone figure, the Midnight Moto Rider, stands beside their sleek, black motorcycle. The bike's frame glows faintly with intricate, pulsating cyan runes. The rider, clad in a weathered black leather jacket with glowing orange patches and a mirrored full-face helmet, mounts the bike. The helmet reflects the neon cityscape like a kaleidoscope. Sand swirls around their boots as the engine roars to life, emitting a low, electric hum. The camera zooms in on the rider's gloved hand twisting the throttle, then cuts to a dynamic low-angle shot of the bike speeding off, leaving a trail of blowing blue exhaust in the desert dust. Animation notes. Use smooth camera pans and zooms to emphasize the vastness of the city and the rider's solitary presence. The neon lights should flicker and pulse rhythmically, creating a cyberpunk vibe. Add subtle motion blur to the bike's departure for a sense of speed. The Neon Labyrinth. Visual description. A high-angle shot of the rider weaving through the narrow, neon-drenched alleys of the city's underbelly. Towering buildings loom on either side, their facades covered in animated billboards advertising futuristic gadgets and underground fight clubs. Wires and pipes crisscross above, sparking occasionally. The rider's bike leans sharply into turns, its runes glowing brighter as it accelerates. The camera follows close behind, capturing reflections of red and purple neon in puddles on the cracked asphalt. Drones buzz overhead, their red laser scanners briefly illuminating the rider's mirrored helmet. In the background, shadowy figures watch from fire escapes, their faces obscured. The rider's comms device crackles, displaying a holographic message in green text, "Find the Nexus. Trust no one." Animation notes. Use dynamic camera angles, for example, tracking shots and quick cuts to convey the frenetic pace of the chase. The neon colors should contrast with the dark, grimy alleys. Add subtle distortion effects to the holographic message for a futuristic feel. The Pursuit. Visual description. A tense chase sequence in a wider, multi-lane boulevard packed with autonomous vehicles and glowing delivery drones. The rider dodges between sleek, driverless cars, their bike weaving with precision. Behind them, two menacing pursuers on matte black hovercycles close in, their vehicles emitting red plasma trails. The pursuers wear tactical gear and visored helmets with glowing red hoods. The camera cuts to a first-person view from the rider's perspective, showing the HUD inside their helmet displaying a digital map with a pulsing red dot labeled Nexus. Explosions of sparks fly as one pursuer fires a pulse weapon, narrowly missing the rider and scorching a nearby billboard. The rider performs a daring slide under a low-flying drone, the camera tilting to emphasize the maneuver. Animation notes. Emphasize high-speed motion with exaggerated perspective and motion blur. Use vibrant reds and blues for the chase to heighten tension. The rider's HUD should have a sleek, minimalist design with glowing overlays. The Rooftop Confrontation. Visual description. The rider skids onto a rooftop parking garage, the city skyline glittering in the background under a starry sky. The bike's runes dim as the rider dismounts, drawing a compact, glowing plasma blade from their jacket. The two pursuers land their hovercycles, stepping forward with weapons drawn. The camera circles the trio, capturing the tension. The rider's mirrored helmet reflects the pursuers' glowing red visors. A sudden gust of wind sends the rider's jacket billowing, revealing a hidden insignia, the Silver Phoenix. The background shows distant explosions in the city, hinting at larger unrest. The comms device crackles again, revealing a final message: "The Nexus is you." The rider's posture shifts, exuding confidence as they prepare for combat. Animation notes. Use dramatic lighting, with the neon city casting a soft glow on the characters. The plasma blade should emit a faint hum and flicker with energy. Slow motion effects during the standoff enhance the cinematic feel. The Revelation. Visual description. A climactic shot of the rider standing victorious on the rooftop, one pursuer defeated and the other fleeing on their hovercycle. The rider removes their helmet, revealing a determined face gender ambiguous, with sharp features and cybernetic implants glowing faintly at the temple. The city below pulses with chaos sirens wail and holographic news tickers report a rebellion. The rider holds a small, glowing data cube, the Nexus, which projects a holographic blueprint of the city's power grid. The camera pulls back to a wide shot, showing the rider remounting their bike, the runes flaring to life. They speed off the rooftop ramp, soaring into the night as the city's lights flicker and dim, hinting at their success in destabilizing the corrupt system. The final frame fades to black with the sound of the bike's engine echoing. Animation notes use a mix of close-ups on the rider's face and the data cube and a sweeping wide shot for the final leap. The holographic blueprint should shimmer with intricate details. The city's flickering lights sync with the music's beat for emotional impact.